Good morning. My table's legs are woo, fun part of life. Okay, we made it today, my friends. We made it. There could be yard noises. There could be the guy with the saw across the street, but we're just going to go for it. We're just going to connect in and we're going to check in on this Monday morning, on this final day of July. And every time I put down my coffee cup, the table's going to do that, I think. But it's fine. How are you this morning? If you're checking in, tuning in to Coffee Club, take a quick moment to hit the like button, to hit a love button, to hit any sort of interaction. Would be so beneficial to keeping the show going. So thank you very much. If you feel inclined and would love to join the conversation in the comments today, please say hello. Please share something that is on your mind. Let's just connect in on this Monday morning. It has been a crazy July. And it was kind of funny because I feel like I think it was a tweet or a Facebook thing. So, when you're looking for something to purchase online, you put ISO, like you're in search of whatever. And someone yesterday had put ISO July ? And I felt that deeply because July went by so quickly. It felt like it's a month that just poof. And July is always my favorite month because it's birthday month. And there's always lots of cool things going on. So I told you there'd be a saw across the street. But it just feels like it went by so quickly. So if you're feeling that you were in search of July, you can share that in the comments today too, because it was a big month. There was a lot of things that happened in July. And for me personally, a lot of cool, sort of new, out of my comfort zone things happened in July. There's a twig in it's the part of sitting outside is you never know what's in the couch with you. As long as it doesn't have 8 legs, I'm not going to freak out. We're going to try to keep our cool on live show. Cheryl, good morning. How are you, my friend? So, yeah, what's on your mind as we finish off the month of July? It's just went poof. I feel like, I don't know, I still feel like there's this continued, I'm ready for it to change. There's this continued, what would it be? This continued vein of like weird shit that is happening online. Some of it's still in the realms of so much hatred and unkindness. And I don't understand who has the energy, truly, who has the energy to be in these spaces of being unkind. It is exhausting to read, let alone I can't imagine living in that life, like living in that space and that energy. It's ridiculous. And I can't wait for the pendulum swing to change that. Or my choice to go less and less and less online. Good morning, Angie. Cheryl, you survived Rocky Ford. I did. Were you there? It was a fun weekend. Rocky Ford is one of our favorites. This year they do, well, they've done it every year for a number of years, but after the rodeo this year, we had kind of a little bit of a nighttime show, which was really fun. And then it rolled into, they had real Canadian wrestling in the arena this year. Followed by that was a concert on the Stampede stage with Drew Gregory. So they really added some cool elements this year. But what they always have is the catch and keep. So this is where they bring in all the children that have attended the rodeo, and there's always hundreds of them under the ages of 13. And then they'll release some chickens, some pigs. I think that's all that was there this year. But sometimes there's rabbits, sometimes there's all kinds of things. And we release the children. And whatever the kids catch, they get to keep. And then this year they did another adult version. So I think it was last year, right? Was when they did the llamas. Still wish I'd caught one. This year they did a 220-pound pig that if the adults caught it, they got to keep it. The twist to this was they covered the pig in like 4 liters of like canola oil before they released him for the adults to catch. So he was just covered in oil. She's a slippery little pig. But it was caught. So there you go. Oh, enjoy your Bible camp, Angie. What else is on your mind today? I have had a really great couple of weeks on the new radio show. I'm not sure if you've had the chance to tune in yet, but I am loving being a part of the team for the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association. And Thursday mornings from 10 until noon, I get to be on the radio on their little station that could, which is doing so awesome in the community of Nanton. And we play upbeat music, we share upbeat stories and community events. And yeah, it is just a whole schwack of fun. And the biggest learning curve is for me using a different set of equipment and a whole lot more technology, I think, than I've ever used in my entire radio career. And it's been really, really fun. So, again, if you would like to check it out, their website is euroradio.ca, which I can put into the comments here. And you can just listen online. Ooh, Euro. Or if you go into your app store, type in EUROAPP. And that's the app that you can put onto your phone. And then you can Google, like Apple CarPlay it into your vehicle when you're driving, if you like. Also, very cool. Now, this station as well, if you happen to be a business in the Nanton area that catches Coffee Club, this is a really affordable, cool way to market your business. And all the money goes back into the community. So I think that's kind of cool. I think that's very cool. Well, I like this. Okay. Angie is starting her own business called Angie's Whether or Not. Great name, Ange. She's making a Facebook page. So when you have that made, Angie, feel free to post the link to it here so that people can come and check it out if they want. Good for you. Very proud of you. You keep following your dreams. So, yeah, that's where that's at today. It feels like the month of July just, oh, I bit my tongue there, went by so fast and so crazy and so furious and so beautiful. And here we are on the final day. And we missed a few coffee clubs this month because my schedule was so wild. But yeah, looking forward to a little more summer vibe pace in the month of August. Still got some cool things on the go. Yesterday, I got paparazzi'd. Is that work possible? Not really, but someone in the community saw me doing something in the community and they took a picture of it and posted it online. And we had a good chuckle about it, but it is kind of a weird thing at the end of the day that I can imagine if it was on a grandeur scale would be weird for people to take part in. But I'm not sure if you can see this. So can you see this photo? So yeah, I got paparazzi'd doing some filming yesterday. And the man in the photo with me is Mr. Johnny Harris, who is a comedian and actor and cool guy from the East Coast of Canada, who has a show on CBC called Still Standing. And yeah, they're shooting an episode in the town that I live in. And when I can release some more details about that, I will. But it was really cool to, one, see the show in action and to be a guest on that show. And I can't wait to share more with you about it. And it will be kind of fun. What else was kind of cool? to celebrate birthday month this year. I got an opportunity to audition for another show. I've never auditioned for a part in a show before. I did not get the part, but you know what? I'm okay with that. It was really like, you know how people say, like, oh, it's an honor to be nominated. Well, it was honestly an honor just to experience the audition process. And it's another show that is shot in the community that I live in. I bet you could guess. Um, and yeah, it was kind of cool. So interesting month of July over here. Cheryl, I love that guy. Johnny is amazing. He is so much fun. He's so much fun. And we got to go to the Chuck Wagon races together last night, and it was a whole whack of fun. So yeah, very cool dude. Very cool dude. And I can't wait to share more with you. Anyway, on that note, I hope you have an amazing Monday. You know, it's the last day of July, but it also feels like the first day of August already because it landing on a Monday. So brand new month really is upon us. Um, I think August is going to be a beautiful month for us to just fall into some of that summer routine. And summer's interesting, right? Here's another topic just quickly before I go. I saw somebody had posted something the other day that it resonated with me a little bit as well, in that they feel like the whole, it was a meme. I can't remember exactly how it was worded, but something about how summer can feel so stressed because if you don't um, feel like you're doing all the things all the time, you're wasting summer. Think about that for a moment. Think about if that lands with you in how we feel in these months when kids are off school and the weather is really beautiful. I think for us in Southern Alberta, depending on, people could weigh in from other places where you connect in from, but in Southern Alberta, um, we've had beautiful weather since May. So it seems like we've had this really long amount of weather, but I think there is this weird sort of unwritten stress about having the best summers ever. And summers have to be full of so much adventure and so much planning and so many things. Otherwise, you waste it. Does that resonate with you? Do you ever feel that in your gut? Do we think that's really true at the end of the day? Yeah, Murdoch Mysteries. I don't think I've ever seen an episode, but I've heard people say that about his role on that show. Cool guy, cool guy. Yeah, so all I want to say to that is thank you, Cheryl, for commenting. All I want to say to that thing is that you are not wasting your summer. And if you have had moments, I think energetically in this world, we've needed it, where you needed more rest or needed to sleep a little bit longer or to do something more relaxing than a wild adventure. You honor what your body is telling you, and nothing is a waste. But I think we have this unwritten sort of social conditioning that summer has got to be full of all of these outrageous adventures, and that's not the case. It can be. Some people have more time then, but yeah, do what you got to do. Guys, did I tell you I went to the Pink concert? There, right there, is money worth spending if you ever get the opportunity to see her. She is an unbelievable artist. She is an incredible humanitarian, and her show was fantastic. Brandy Carlisle opened for her. I feel like we did talk about this briefly. Um, and she was so amazing. I'm still living in the energy of that. It was so, so, so good. So if you ever get the chance, I highly recommend. I don't know about you. Do you have a favorite concert you've gone to or an artist that blew your mind? Share that in the comments also. Anyway, I'm going to bid you farewell to start this beautiful day. Brand new month is upon us, and make it exactly whatever you want to make it to be, but filled with joy and kindness. Cheers to you. Have an amazing rest of your week, my friends, and we will see you possibly, I'm going to say possibly, Wednesday morning. I do have something that could conflict in my schedule, but we will see how it goes. But I will share with you what's happening on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.